Come on, ask though, you got.
What y'all think about the state of hip hop right now? Well, just be honest.
I think hip hop bullshit.
Y'all get that.
Heard, know why?
Never thought that hip hop would take it this far. Never. Thank God for hip hop. Live it in the hip. Before y'all turn the song or the beat drop, you only get one shot. They say hip hop is dead.
Baltimore basically known for the high murder rate, the crime rate, all the drug activity. I mean, they basically, you know, they glorify our flaws for real. They don't really shed light on the positive things that we got. We got a lot of the good schools, other things of that nature. But you know, I mean, it is hard here from a, you know, a middle class standpoint. And you really gotta strive hard and struggle for real. You really want to make it in Baltimore. That's how I see it.
Baltimore will eat you alive. Here you gotta struggle to survive. You can't pull a wool over a sheep's eyes. The streets are the wolves in disguise. But we are born into poverty, so how can we realize? So we hit the block and strategize, cause we fantasize about the finer things. Big house, nice car, diamond rings. That's what got so many young niggas serving fiends at a young age, killing his dreams. He ain't got a choice, so he joined the street team. Not thinking about the jail time or dying, just worried about him.
What the world know us for is the club music for real. I mean, you know, Rod Lee, I mean, Miss Tony, I mean, the list goes on. I mean, it's definitely ours for real. You know, it's definitely something to dance to. As far as mainstream, we never had a hip-hop artist for real, like really blow up from Baltimore. We only really had R&B artists, you know, Mario Ruffins, Drew Hill. I mean, even since from back in the day, a couple old school cats. I mean, R&B. We never really had a true hip-hop artist that hit the mainstream and ran with it from Baltimore City. And that's what we try and put forth now.
City to city, trying to build my foundation so when that big day come, put that shit on the shelf, that shit gon' be platinum, you feel me? It's the kid reppin' J-E-R-S-E-Y. But niggas let them slugs fly, keep the ratchets close by. Streets taught me well, hustle hard, aim for the sky. A month and an ounce of coke, I turn into a whole pie. It's part of the puzzle, you know what I mean? Like, you can't complete the puzzle without Baltimore. I'm from Jersey, but I rep the whole East Coast. Semi-automatic, that'll leave you permanent resting. I'm the answer for any nigga asking the question. Who the realest nigga out? It's my name there mentioned, Cliff Montana.
As we cruising through this money route, where any nigga get shot and any bitch gets smacked in the mouth. We just that 600 block. Cause I'm fucking sick with it, I take your bitch with it. Putting weight on niggas' shoulders, lift with it.
My family out here, feel me? My nigga right here. Hey, Sean. Hey, Sean. Nigga out here, you feel me? Big D, you know, we on the track together. We got some shit coming out. We got some underground shit that's jumping off right now on the streets, hot, fire, you feel me?
A little bit of something. This how we want to do a lot of hip hop, man, especially on some Baltimore shit. Anyway, especially, it's alright, I cuss him. Oh, alright, but especially on some Baltimore shit, man. We trying to do something, man. We got some shit.
We ain't trusting nobody. Niggas trying to lay us flat. Hate them old York niggas. Blow us off the fucking mat. We done trained the whole hood. Showed them how to feel. So even if a little shorty catch you coming through the hood, he gon' say, duh, who you looking for? Oh, why you walking here? Well, you on the wrong block. This nigga ain't from round here. No, we don't get down here. So get from round here. My hood a war zone. These boys will lay you down here.
And niggas got fire too. That's what I'm saying. Niggas is spit. All that shit. That shit nothing.
What you think about Baltimore hip hop?
That shit too segregated, ain't enough love, man. It's like, a motherfucker do a show, bring his people to do a show. Another motherfucker jump in there and do a show. When yo done, he take his peoples with him. So that, you know what I mean, the shit start getting empty and shit. You know what I mean? And the only people there to see you is your people. Shit not right, man. The only time the industry gonna tap into Baltimore is when we get our own money, man. They gonna see we lucrative down here, they gonna tap into us, man. We the hardest city out, man.
A lot of niggas get locked up but scared bit and watch me, 2 guns on my dip, holding the name of the block flooded. Ain't got nothing to do with the train. Look at the boy, they fuck my flow up. There's nothing, so look at these bitches, get the bitches on, man.
Look at them, check her out.
That's why they stop. They stop.
Yeah.
You recorded all that?
It's still rolling. Fuck them. We're gonna get right back on what we gonna do. They out here, you know, they got the cracks notes. They trying to find some shit. Fuck them bitches. Check us out. Check us out.
Yeah. I was born where the pushers at, burners where the bushes at. Bitches set you up for money, bait you with the pussycat. Homies holding down the block, always got them hammers cocked. Quick to holler, shut it down when they see them city cops.
The reason ain't nobody going mainstream yet in B-more is cause it's like there's not enough support, yo. It's like everybody out here they get signed, and it's like forget they from Baltimore. This a lesson for you, yeah. There's always weapons to use, and if a problem pop off, we pointing weapons at you. So get the step in the 2, gon' fly from the hammer. My closest friends will probably die in a slammer.
I look at it like this, man. If niggas want it, it's out here to get. You gotta be hungry, man. Niggas want it, you gotta make it happen. I'ma sell my shit regardless. I'ma put my shit out there. I'ma do it because I love to do it, and I'ma make what I'ma make off of it is what it is. But niggas gotta be hungry. If niggas ain't hungry, they ain't gonna eat.
I mean, I can sit here and criticize people every day and all day, but it's not gonna get you nowhere. You feel me? I feel like people do them and they live their life. Like after they dead and gone, I mean, you know, they're gonna have a legacy or whatever, but me personally, when I get to heaven, it's not gonna be on some, cause I'm going to heaven. So it's not gonna be on some, yo, you kept it real hip hop. Or, you feel me? So I mean, when a nigga wanna crank that you feel me, and have his dance to go with his song, he's doing him and he's living his life.
Baltimore hip hop is at an all-time low, you know what I mean? Niggas out here, for real, be on that clown shit, trying to fit in with everybody else, stealing everybody else's style. Niggas is not keeping it real. It's real shit, yo. Anybody who not official, not doing nothing real, that's not about nothing real, is getting X'd off in 2008, yo. You know what I mean? It's big week, yo. I said it, you know what I mean? If you wanna come get me, yo, get at me.
If you trying to get a buzz up, you should be worried about the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia. You know what I mean? And if you really worried about this as a career, you need to keep it moving elsewhere and worry about overseas, some other shit, for real. I think that's a lot of people's problem. So that's the state of Baltimore hip hop. They worried about them, their street, and around the corner. So it ain't no career, it's just a hobby if you worried about like that.
Spitting 16, all that shit ain't for me, yo. I'm not a fucking rapper, yo. I'm a motherfucking real life street nigga, yo. If you wanna hear something that I spit, go on my motherfucking MySpace page, get at my motherfucking music, get at me, get at this DVD.
What else is it? You know what I'm saying? It's a way to express your feelings, you know what I'm saying? It's hip-hop, G. I'm hip-hop, you know what I'm saying?
You got a lot of tight motherfuckers down here, you know what I mean? Just niggas ain't getting hurt, whatever. It's just a whole lot of bullshit. There's a lot of nice motherfuckers down here. Get the respect they deserve. It's all good. We're gonna be on the come up soon anyway, so.
And I think Baltimore hip hop is a good thing, you know what I mean? But the mindset here of most people, they need to get out of just making the same music. When I go to shows, I hear the same thing over and over and over again.
A lot of people, they just saying to me like they like to look out for themselves. And I think there's a lot of talent here, right. So we should like, get together and let's combine together and get this music stuff going on, you feel me?
We've been saying that for years, but
because it's like, there's a lot of haters in Baltimore right now, you feel me? The way I feel about it.
You know, Baltimore niggas, everybody like to stick to themselves, get their own money, fuck other niggas. That's just how we are. The mentality never gonna change until somebody get out the box and bring everybody in.
We've been doing this rap shit for so long, you feel me? I think it's about time for us to blow.
We gonna step our game up this year.
Like if you look at this DVD, I mean, a lot of people remember our faces from like doing shows being out and about, you feel me?
Hip hop in general, really, that shit missing a lot. There's a lot of people out here that ain't really kicking the same hip hop as it used to be, homie. But you know what I mean? There's a lot of people out here in Baltimore that's really doing this shit for real and really talking shit and really live the shit that they talk, homie. You know what I mean? But like a lot of this hip hop shit, a lot of these niggas got a little custom jewelry, you know, buy a couple cars. It ain't about that shit, you know what I mean? It's the mess that you kicking, homie. You know what I mean? You spit the shit that you live, the shit you went through. It's a real experience, homie. And this life where we live at now in Baltimore City, homie, that's what it is.
Cause like now everybody does it, you know what I'm saying? Like your mother's uncle's sister's probably rapping, you dig? Like, and she ain't even nice. She talking about cutting a mixtape and she talking about, yo, I rap. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like she can't, but everybody's rapping now. It has to be a movement. It's got to be unified, at least on a larger scale than what it is. Ain't two sides are never always gonna come to agreement on something, but it's gotta be enough people where it's just taken more seriously.
I'm pacing myself, I gotta just breathe. My flow's so sick, like it got a disease. And the flow burn 100, I burn 1,000 degrees. Get my all on stage to get niggas to believe, to motivate me, to make me achieve out here in these streets.
Yo, I love these questions. Like, I ain't never had nobody ask me this shit. Like, so you dig what I'm saying? Like, yo, you might have to, another one, you dig? But, as far as the game here and what I bring to this city, what I bring to this city is actually what I do with my music is I take it abroad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right now I got a little situation going on in France and potentially, you know, actually most of Europe and abroad. That's where I get a lot of my love at right now. Like, shout outs to Black Vanette, my man Jonathan Hart, DJ Modesty, DJ Emilio. Like, it's a lot of people abroad. Like in Africa, that shit blew my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like you playing me where Africa? like oh shit.
It's on the rise, you know what I'm saying? As long as dudes know how to be themselves, you know what I'm saying? And be Baltimore. Because we influenced by many other regions, you understand? And this is a tough town. So you gotta really be, man, you gotta keep it real, you know what I'm saying? Or the people ain't gonna accept you, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be believable. And if you ain't believable, you ain't marketable. If you ain't marketable, you ain't selling, bro.
Yeah. What do you consider? Excuse me.
Hello?
I pretty much just bring me, my life. You know what I'm saying? I don't consider what I do as rap or hip hop. I just consider it as me expressing my feelings. You know what I'm saying? So it's just basically I bring the aggression. You know what I mean? The real street side of things.
You gotta know what demographic that you're aiming at. You gotta know what people who your fans are. You know what I'm saying? And target it. Some dudes be all over the place. You know what I'm saying? You can't be all over. So that's why, man, we name well shit you built. You know what I'm saying? If you ever been in the penal system and courts, when you get indicted and they say true bill, that's a strong case. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I represent. I am what I am. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the biggest nigga, I ain't the baddest nigga, but I am who I am.
You gotta take it outside of Baltimore. Well, that's once we get it together inside of Baltimore.
I love Baltimore hip hop. I think it's different in a way that I think we speak from what everybody speaks from his own interpretation of what Baltimore is. Sometimes it can get a little repetitive, a little redundant, but for the most part, I love it.
And I belong in a league of my own. I was fresh in most rappers, but I still live home. Now I'm on my own. Told me get your weight up. This nigga's going to test you. They got it.
Stop trying to figure out how you gonna get your joint played on the radio, man. Just work on your buzz as an artist, and you know whatever part of town you from, just work on your area and try to branch out that way, rather than trying to just get somebody to co-sign you that's on already.
I'm hoping that we can get put on the map and get recognized for our music this year. I'm hoping that it seems like everybody is working together, trying to help each other out. There's a lot of collaborations going on, so I'm hoping that we can unite and hopefully get a name for ourselves this year.
As far as for changing Baltimore hip hop, it might get you somewhere for a few moments, but I mean if you ain't popping everywhere, I mean you can't pop in your city until you pop. I mean you can't pop everywhere until you pop in your city. So
I just happen to be one in a million. But a lot of people, as far as I can see, don't have the same grind and hustle. You gotta be out here pushing your stuff. You know, 5 Seasons is nice, but you gotta do a little bit more than that. You talking about you robbing who and bothering who? You know what it is. No homo, but I will slob on you dudes. Anytime you want battle. I got the crown. Yeah, you can call me the king of the castle. I do my thing, it ain't no hassle. Some people don't like to battle. I don't know if they scared or whatnot, but y'all know how I do. I battle anybody, any day, anytime, you know. It's wonderful. Only thing is, I don't know if they hating on us, but they ain't trying to let us in the door, you know. I'm not gonna speak on, you know, radio stations and all that, but unless you got some type of connect with them, they not letting you in, you know what I'm saying? You ain't getting on the radio, you're not getting to the big deal, so it's like we gotta grind ourselves and just keep grinding with it, you know, we ain't making it.
Yo, this shit is scandalous, the way the music biz handle us. Baltimore is ready for whatever you niggas handle us. We ready for action, coming through your speakers blasting. Give me your ill beat, I'll give it a good thrash. I'm like an 80-foot monster, the way I be smashing. Lyrical genius slash soul assassin.
Everybody sound the same way. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is rapping about the same thing. Niggas don't write about the struggle no more. Niggas just write about, man, I got money, I got money, I got money. I sell crack, I sell crack, I sell crack. Nigga talk about where you came from, and mean how shit went down, and all this shit, and how you grew up, you know?
This rap thing is my life, my time, my grind, my hustle. Time to get on, be strong and show little muscles. Rap thing is my life, my time, my grind, my hustle.
I'm on Cater right now, Cater Avenue. Y'all can look at the light pole right there, you know what I'm saying? Cater Avenue, you know what I'm saying? That's where Tupac was raised at, you feel what I'm saying? I could have took this shit anywhere else, you feel me? I live on Springfield, but you know what I mean, I choose to be right here, Cater Avenue, the Mecca where Tupac was raised at, you know what I'm saying? Where he done went through his struggle at, same, you know what I'm saying? Same similarities of me going through what I went through, you feel me? So it's only right.
That's where Pop was from. We seen Pop. Pop came up here like 96 and shit. The Thug Life. Came right up there in that corner. Signing people chicken boxes and shit. You know? And they came down here and did some shit on Pop, but at the same time, he was from around here. And my brother, man, was named Eric Bennett, man. You know, that's all I ain't pretty do much in my life, you know what I'm saying? I was the kid that supposed to be making all the money come straight. You know? Making the dirty money turn to clean. But some niggas don't understand that type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's real mafia ties out here. Exactly. And it's invisible like it's supposed to be.
Yo, and then I say shout outs to my man Jordan, you know. There ain't too many niggas come around Cater Avenue, man. You know what I mean? With the documentary like that.
Yeah.
Hit some real niggas. Right. I ain't talking about old citizens.
Time, you know, hip hop with the city, man, you know.
I mean,
I'm doing my thing too, but at the same time, right now, I'm giving props with everybody else, you know what I'm saying? I'm congratulating and I'm participating in shit, you know, learning along the way. Like I said, I'd rather learn the business than be an artist. I might be writing your checks, you know what I'm saying?
It's more than just him, you know, it's more than just that hard life living, you know, everybody don't live like that in Baltimore, you know. You know, it seems to be that way, but it's not. You know, a lot of people live a middle class life, you know, that mother, father, work, you know, and, you know, they surviving, they eating every day, you know, for the most part, and they sending them to school and they picking up these things, they imitating. When I was coming up, it was this right here, you know, I'm feeling the moment right now. You know, being outside in this cold, standing out here for hours, waiting for that sale to come up the street, waiting for that car to go past so you can run up to it and make yourself a couple dollars. You know what I mean? People know me, you know what I mean? And a lot of people think they know me, you feel me? I made $1 in every way, you know what I mean? You know, I don't have no pics or nothing like that.
Like, this is home, you feel me? I'm from 2 blocks over. This is home, so, but at the same time, you gotta expand the fuck out of that because your hood can only hold you for so long. But it's about not being a pussy or being a bitch and not coming back. It's always home. That's where the fuck you from.
Man, you know what? That's the shit that go on, you know what I mean? You know? We all
we can't do this in our own neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? It was white people outside their house and shit, you know. But we in the drug zone, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was known for selling
I think that this guy want to be a star, so give him his debut.
Documentary in the neighborhood, man. Doing something positive, man. Something positive, you know.
Okay. I just got a call for
you know.
Alright, but yeah, I'm just letting you know we out here doing a little documentary.
Okay. All right.
You understand that? Something prideful.
What is this in reference to?
Huh?
What is this in reference
It's about music and how the streets relate to music. You know what I'm
Uplifting
saying?
Baltimore.
Right. We trying to show that the city, you know, we ain't all about what they showing on the wire.
But you all live around here?
Yeah. I live
Born
around
and
here.
raised.
All right.
Yeah, we keeping it cool, man. We ain't got no problems out of.
All right.
Hey, put that camera back. This is what I want to say to you right here. Common fucking sense. You know what I'm saying? I done seen motherfuckers get locked up.
Trying to be tough.
Just tell, oh, we doing this, we wop. It ain't about that. That man felt some respect and was like, okay, I can respect that. Let me keep my ass moving. You know what I'm saying? Let him call again for making noise. That man know what we doing.
That's that
Then
business
tell him
mind,
again,
though.
right.
That's the type of nigga that you could put out on the block with you, and he gonna hold it down. And that's the type of nigga when you go up in there with white,
he felt respect.
and he gonna get them
You know what
corporate
I'm
motherfucking
saying?
issues
Man,
handled
like
for you
him.
too. You feel me?
I could have had a big
Man,
gun.
everything is about respecting the motherfuckers. You feel me? You don't disrespect a nigga that don't disrespect you. It ain't even worth it. Nigga, if you a G or you do what the fuck you say, you ain't gotta say it. You feel me? If you do what the fuck niggas think you do, you ain't gotta say it. You already a threat to motherfuckers because they scared. You feel me? That nigga already know. What the fuck he going? What the fuck is he gonna do right now? He got one gun on him. If we all was strapped up, what the fuck could he do? He would have died. Backup don't even come that quick.
But still, he felt some respect.
Seen it all, heard it all. 8, 10 and shit to the game. We all hustlers running after the fame. Being real, most of these niggas out try to refrain. We niggas ain't hitting shit till we learn how to aim. Rappers is hustlers now after the money, while the artist is hungry. They get dollars and they leave me grungy. We doing it wrong cause everybody's trying to ball. Kids is at the fake dreams about them getting it all. What about rapping for the streets and the cars? About the neighborhood walls flowing that night, the moon's my disco.
Back in the day, it really wasn't a lot of places where you can go showcase your talent. Nowadays, today there's a lot of different places. We try and get our music out to the world right now, so that's what our focus is.
The one thing that I wanted to do is, I remember when I was coming up, there wasn't a lot of venues for anybody to perform. It wasn't a lot of venues for people to rock off and promote and do what they do. And what I do with Hip Hop 101 is I don't just get the people that are known. I get the people that are on the block hustling. I get the dudes in the malls. I get the dudes that really want to be heard, that is really hot, but nobody knows how they are.
Why not always go through this, man?
Drinks in the air, the blunts in the air, all that good shit.
That's what the fuck it is.
I've been a part of the Baltimore hip hop scene for like 15 years, so I love it, man. I mean, I don't like how it used to be, though.
You feel me?
You feel me? I like the fact that people coming together now, starting to do things together, utilize this shit, get this money. So I like where it's going. Y'all about to see a big change in the Baltimore hip hop scene, believe that.
And we bring in that Baltimore hip hop scene is unselfishness. You know what I mean? Anybody want it, they get that help, believe that. You know what I mean? We're trying to get unified now and show these people that we can generate money and keep it.
Since I'm old and I've been here forever and I've seen it grow and fall off and grow. One thing I can say, one thing I can say, things is getting a lot better. They're getting a lot nicer with the beats. They starting to learn more of the game. It's not just, I can rap, I'm gonna spit 1,000,000 bars, I don't care who's listening. They getting more entertaining, so they starting to learn the game better. So we turning the corner.
I'm not going to talk about the radio because really, to be honest with you, and I know y'all probably will feel differently in what I'm going to say, and I know the people watching is going to feel differently in what I'm going to say, but first and foremost, before I even answer that question, the radio is not here to break you. Bottom line. These letters that's been sent to Victor Starr, I think that's a snitch move on some real shit. And this is me telling you. I think that was the biggest snitch move ever. Everybody gets on stage talking about, oh, I'm not gonna snitch, I'm not gonna snitch, blah, 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 blah. If that man was out there, getting money, to do what he do, I can't say that's the right thing. I can't say it's the wrong thing. But at the end of the day, for people to write a letter to them and put the fucking police and the FBI involved in that shit, I think it's some bullshit. And then they're not here to help us. We here to help ourselves.
Why do you think radio really don't want to play local artists like that?
I ain't gonna lie. This email had came out and that destroyed it. The email came out and somebody was mad. It sounded like somebody was mad in the email. They started throwing names around, getting all crazy. And once they heard it on my side, they was like, oh, since we don't know who did it, I'm gonna cut all over until we find out who did it. I mean, you can't blame the man. You ain't gonna just crap on him and then have somebody playing your music on their joint. So for real, the email killed us. But on the other end of that, that's the first time Baltimore actually stood up, because I still don't know who did it myself to this day. Nobody leaked, nobody ratted nobody out, which was a bad thing and a good thing, you know what I mean?
I think Baltimore hip hop alright right now where it's at compared to where it was at like just last year, for real. I've seen a lot of growth. I think it's heading in the right path.
We fucked out, we just got off the stage and we feeling great, yo. We feeling great. Baltimore hip hop is alive, yo. This shit is alive today, man.
Yo, we gonna knock 'em out the box, 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 yeah, knock 'em out the box, knock 'em out the box.
We drunk, and we having fun, and if you don't like it, fuck off. I smoke.
So we like the bottom of the north, top of the south. We get a lot of qualities and attributes of different genres of music. So where you still have the Baltimore guys that really just cling to the down south, we got a little bit of pop, we got a little bit of R&B. DJ in all the clubs, I do my thing. You got a lot of dudes that actually can rap, you got a lot of dudes who actually can spit, freestyle, you know, got a lot of dudes who can write. You know, if we just stop the hate and come together, we'll have something big here in town.
What effect you think the internet has had on hip hop?
Well, that's a gift and a curse in itself. You know, of course, the curse is the bootleg, and it's hard to get record sales here in the industry, but the gift is it's free networking. And free networking and free marketing, free promotion. The problem is some people don't have the education to know that, oh, this is free networking and free publishing and free, you know, marketing. You market yourself. That's like, you can't even put a number on marketing yourself.
It like over-flooded the game. It's like, I mean, it's endless amounts of music on the internet. Endless.
For the artists, don't get discouraged. You feel me? This dude right here, I've known this dude for like maybe 5 years.
There's a lot of talent. I mean, I've been doing this for like 6-7 years now, and I've seen a lot of people come and go, a lot of good talent go. And, you know, a lot of people now, it seems like everybody's stuck on one kind of sound and everything, and it's not really, to me, it's not the really Baltimore sound.
And he gets shitted. I'm sorry, I say he gets shitted on every time. You know what I'm saying? This is a personal friend of mine. This is a dude that when I was down, he stayed on that horn with me while I was in the hospital. This is a dude that calls me every day, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that I'm good. I mean, just a couple words is a cool thing. And he gets shitted on all the time. So artists are sitting back, reading and watching this also. You know, you may feel like you're getting shitted on too. You ain't the only one. He gets shitted on, I get shitted on, Black Rain gets shitted on. Everybody gets shitted on once in your life. Don't get discouraged. Don't get all pissed off and like, oh, don't nobody like me. Fuck Sonny Brown, or fuck Shaka Pitts, or fuck Low Key, Sonny Brown, blah, da, 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 fuck all that. At the end of the day, everybody gets it. You feel me? That's just the nature of the business. But guess what? On some real shit, just because this man right here, you know, he's going through it with his thing, shit, I'm holding up his album right now. So at the end of the day, he's still going to keep it moving. And that's what you gotta do. You just gotta keep shit moving. Don't get discouraged. Do not get discouraged. Don't get discouraged.
So don't ever quit trying to take what's yours, cause if you really that nice, you can't be ignored. I love hip hop, it's all a game. This shit is about to die just because of some fame. So be real, do you, just expose your mind. Press play on hip hop, we paused in time. I love hip hop, it's all a game. This shit is about to.
A lot of people right now, they pulling all their resources together, you know what I mean, homeboys or whatnot, whoever it may be, and they starting their own label. Because right now, I mean, lately independent is the way to go for real. That's how you make the most money. We can do what we need to do to get on as a city, not just as an individual or as one label.
What's good, Pause in Time, DVD? It's Emotion, Deep Flow Studios. Come on in, I'll show you around. I think that the scene is just excellent. I think it's off the hook. There's just, you know, independent artists coming out of the woodwork. A lot of them are really good. You know, you always have the ones that aren't good, but a lot of people are really grinding, trying to make it, spending money in the studio to make DVDs. If you're spending money on yourself, investing in yourself, then you know you're really grinding. There's a lot of love in the scene. A lot of people talk about the crabs and the, you know, the problems in the scene, the hate. I don't really feel that. I feel like if you're showing love to everybody else, you being positive and you doing good business, that you're going to be respected and you're going to get that love back. We got the Wall of Fame. This is a lot of the artists that have come in. My camera broke, so I haven't been keeping it updated lately, but you know, we'll get to that. We got the Deep Flow clothing line. You know, the t-shirts, tank tops, $10. You get in free in our events by wearing them. We love the support. The industry is just so crazy. Like some of the networks we've been shopping to, agents and such, they want to make it Hollywood. They want to take a reality show and make it Hollywood, make it what it's not. They're scared of Baltimore. They say the insurance is going to be so high to film here. The production crews don't want to come here. Just a lot of crazy stuff where they want to change it around, but I'm still pushing on. I'm going to see what I can do. You got an excellent mic system in that booth. This one just sounds so crisp, so clean. And over here we got graphic designs. We do the graphic designs, you know, CDs, all that. Over here, this is where we do the video editing. I also have a MacBook Pro, which we use Final Cut. Over here we use Vegas. And other than that, just the DJing equipment, which is basically how I started out in '99 DJing, and then it all evolved into all this. So if that does get picked up, that'll be huge because we can just help break a lot of artists on a national level. And that's my main hope. If that doesn't work out, you know what I mean, it'll be the next thing. Or I'll just break out of here because I've been here like 9 years now, and gotta be honest, I'm, you know, getting sick of Baltimore. But it's cool while I'm here.
Baltimore artists aren't displayed fully. They don't get the chance to be displayed fully by the local media that, you know, that basically, I guess you could say, has the grip on the music scene in Baltimore. I believe that the music scene caters to a specific genre and not all genres.
Being from Houston, you know, H-Town, the South is taking over hip-hop for the time being. But that's mainly because there are no real breakout artists from different areas. Normally from the West Coast, you used to have, you know, your Ice Cubes, your NWAs, your Dr. Dre's, you know, of course Pac. On the East Coast, you had Biggie and Puffy and Bad Boy and Wu-Tang Clan, and you know, in the Midwest, you had cats like Nelly and things of that nature. But now, as far as like continually having artists to break out and just take over the mainstream, I mean, mainly it's just coming from the South now.
Besides the Billboard music that they play, then they play a specific genre, and they don't really cater to a lot of the local artists, which they should develop the local talent, just like a lot of other states, just like down south, just like Atlanta, just like West Coast and New York and upstate, whatever. Even DC caters to their go-go music. They cater to their local artists, feature them a lot on their local stations.
I feel like a lot of Baltimore rappers, you know what I'm saying, after a while, once they get their grind in and they get to a certain point, you know what I'm saying, they get on the Hollywood shit, you know what I mean, they don't too much want to deal with people, you know what I'm saying, who they feel like they not on their level, you know what I'm saying, instead of just helping everybody out, you know what I'm saying, creating that unity, everybody stick together, then where really, you know what I'm saying, they can move in, but until then, ain't nothing really popping.
Me myself, I'm like a political rebound, you know what I'm saying, and I done did everything, you know what I'm saying, I done did it, you know what I'm saying, and I'm trying not to do it, you know what I'm saying, because it gets you nowhere. Gangsters, all the gangsters is locked up and dead. You know what I'm saying? And so what we're gonna bring to y'all and gotta bring to y'all is some food for your thought.
This little city, they hating on the next man, you know what I'm saying? Instead of going out supporting you know, the next rapper or singer or whatever, they hating on them. They always got something to say, you know what I'm saying? So I say, you know, more participating, less hating, you know what I mean?
I know us, man, you know, we work hard on making them hits, man. You know, sometimes they come easy, sometimes we be in there all night.
The boys is here, the boys ain't never lost it, the boys ain't gotta come back at it because we been here.
I feel like we the best out, though. Hey.
Ain't nothing fucking with us, homie. See us to death, nigga. We putting out nothing but that crack, man.
These guys are going out every night, doing it for the people. Always in, like at an open mic, some type show, club taste, always doing something. They're always trying hard, and they have their fans. And you know, I just love to see them doing it, no matter what. You know, what I don't like about the Baltimore hip-hop scene is, besides 88.9, the lack of support that the Baltimore stations give. But one thing I will say about the hip-hop scene in Baltimore is the artists out here support each other.
So, hey, don't fuck up. We already fucked up.
We so dirty in the hood, dirty, we so dirty in the hood. Catch me if you can, we so dirty. Trying to appeal to nobody outside of you, and that's when you fucking up. Because if you the shit, you like represent everybody. That's why everybody gonna like your shit. You know what I'm saying? Not even on no pop star shit, just on some, like the Locks don't never gotta sell a record. A lot of motherfuckers gonna fuck with them, more than 1 million. You know what I'm saying? Or whoever. It's a lot of niggas that, you know what I'm saying, ain't necessarily like no dancing ass. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of motherfuckers that really ain't found their style. They copying and emulating a whole nother style, trying to make it their style, but it ain't really their shit. You know what I mean? So that's when a lot of motherfuckers find themselves in their shit, then they can do something.
Man, y'all speaking on hip hop in general or Baltimore hip hop?
Baltimore. Shit, really Baltimore hip hop. Nah, ain't really, yo. I'm talking about hip hop in general, you know what I'm saying? Like you say.
Like some copy.
Hey, yeah, ain't nobody really got no fucking heart in that shit, man. Like you say, we been doing this shit for a minute, man. We doing this shit over 10 years, you feel me? And we ain't gonna stop doing it regardless if we get a deal or not. We do it because we love it. When we out there performing, we love the camaraderie that we have with each other. We love the atmosphere when we doing shit. So it's all, you know what I mean, it's all love, but that shit don't come from niggas' hearts no more. Everybody looking to get a record deal. Oh shit, Jeezy did this, so now they want to sound like Jeezy, or yo did that, so now I gotta say this shit, or now I gotta get on some old snap and shit because that's what the fuck they doing. But no, man, that shit come from your heart, it come from your heart.
This green made out, pitching packs, I'm on that shit, getting stats, no cheese, where's that? Fuck you looking at, homie, you don't really want no trouble with me. I'm Cartel's Queen B, you wasting money for me.
When The Wire started coming on TV, niggas like, yo, Baltimore really like that? Ain't never heard of it, even though Detroit and Baltimore neck and neck for what?
Bodies.
Bodies and shit. But niggas don't know about Baltimore. They know about Detroit and all them other places. You know, so I got niggas in Detroit calling me like, yo, Baltimore really like that. That's like a gateway to let you know we gonna do the same shitty shit that you going through for real.
But we basically speaking our minds to show you our mindset the way we get on the hip hop tip. We try to get this shit collected to where everybody get on and everybody get the money. So, cause that money gonna come back here and it's gonna keep the money flowing in here. And right now, motherfuckers is trying to shut the money down from the outside from flowing in here, trying to get money for themselves.
Well, push y'all up on how we got here, where we came from and shit. I've been doing this a long time. You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted. There's a lot of cats that came in the game that feel like this shit happened overnight for them, and that's good. I'm happy for you cats, but if you don't do your homework and your history and this shit, longevity, I don't feel like it's gonna be like really promised for you dudes. That's not really like, you know what I mean, working out for the game. So anyway, saying all of that, where you at right now is West Saratoga Street, 206 West Saratoga to be exact, Triumphant Music Group, TMG Studios. But the history behind this area right here is right across the street, that place that says International Fragrances. Used to be a store that every known DJ in the area used to go to. Yeah, y'all don't know that about Casino neither. I was a DJ first, you know what I'm saying? 13 years strong in the game. We started off there buying records, hitting the juice game with the newspaper, you know what I'm saying? Whoop, whoop, we out with the records. Right across the street, they got Dimensions of Music, you know what I'm saying? Like, and what happened, a well-known DJ named DJ Techniques, what up Techniques, Dookie man, who made Be Rich's one single, you know what I'm saying, Whoa Now, they decided to part from that and come over here and make their own store called Club Tracks, which I'm gonna cut y'all here. We're gonna go inside, check out TMG Studios, by the way. I'm gonna give y'all the history on that. like I was saying, this used to be a record store. Niggas used to have the counter over here, you know what I mean? They would just have the walls lined with records and shit. Techniques Dookie, man, had like they had the turntables and shit set up over here so you could come in, listen to your records and whatnot, hear what you like. And I told you I've been in this shit a long time. Been signed, been dropped, picked up, all that shit again, you know what I mean? First record. A lot of y'all niggas don't have wax. Casino. If y'all don't have a strong team behind y'all, strong core, it ain't gonna never work. Come on back and let y'all check out the studio and shit. And I'm training my young boys on y'all too. You know what I'm saying? So you recognize yourself. You know what I mean? You see yourself out here. We studying y'all. Know who you are. You know what I'm saying? We watching what y'all doing and shit. We got a lot of talent here. People really don't know that. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of cats that I felt they doing that thing right now, but it's just they getting dealt a bad card. They get signed, get shelved. What is that? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like we better off doing it independently. And it seems like we having more success and getting a lot more finances than you would be, you know what I mean, on the shelf with whoever. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the approach we taking, but that's our formula. We just gonna keep banging it out and match the streets out with product, and at the same time sitting down with the labels and making it happen the right way. And you know what I'm saying? We're not gonna sign no papers early. We're gonna sit here and ride it out until the right deal comes along. But until then, you're just gonna be seeing a lot of TMG.
I'm surgical with the lyrics, flow, wake spirits, check my stamina, test my endurance, got it for the low, you can call it a clearance, get it straight to you, there's no interference, no gate, no fences, I have no limits, oh, I have no limits, galaxy traveler, shoot like Gallagher, warrior on the street, I'm no rap battler, battle who, battle what, rat tat tat, I'm yep, now his homeboys tat it up.
A couple cats out of Baltimore have got major deals, been signed to major record labels. They was just signed and that was it. I mean, we want more than that for real. We want to be signed and we want our music to be played from city to city. We want that major deal promotion. I mean, we want that money. We want that. So we want the record label to back us so we can do something big instead of just being signed and being shelved.
You can lock down this area. We don't got the same advantage of like if you hot in Atlanta, because you hot in Atlanta, it's so big, you know what I'm saying? So it's the band, like we got to try to take advantage of the surrounding areas, like little shit, Eastern Shore, Delaware, and start edging up DC or Philly up one of the ways, you know what I'm saying, for these labels when they start looking at you. The game's so fucked up now and they scared of people selling records and just be true to our sound and true to our style, you know what I'm saying? Because it needs something new. Like not knocking the whole South movement, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is, but that's gradually the game always shifts around. New York had it a lot, the West Coast had a lot, the South got it, like it's gonna switch back around, so people gotta stick to being them.
I see us growing. Like where we at now, years ago, I never thought it'd be where it's at now. You know what I mean? For us, the Baltimore scene, you know what I mean, for us artists. Like we still ain't, you know what I mean, click up all the way and do a million songs like the South, but we recognize each other and everybody get that love coming through now, you know what I mean? It ain't, we don't hate each other as much as they perceive us to be, you know what I mean?
I'm born here, nigga. I love this shit. Like, there's some motherfuckers making some mistakes, but there's a lot of motherfuckers doing their thing. We gonna come up. We gonna make it happen. It just, you know, it's a slow grind. We just need that right situation. Niggas come in, get situations that ain't the right situation. Nigga just take first thing motherfucker give them.
Got a couple meetings so I can ink this deal and finish it up, you know, some couple offers on the table. Selling the records that I did when I put my independent album in the long night, you know what I'm saying? We sold 10,000 records. Well, the Kid Real was 963. You know what I'm saying? But that was before we took it off the shelves. And a lot of artists, like major artists, might not sell that many in Baltimore within a 4-week span. You know what I'm saying? So we was blessed to do that. That was one of the biggest accomplishments. And plus when that happened, the whole way the NEK movement overcame a lot of stuff, because you get the average people say, yo, Baltimore, people be hating and all that shit, but I ain't really had no problems. You always have haters no matter what.
How's life after Def Jam, man?
Man, honestly, cuz, to be quite honest with you, till I get a paper saying it ain't no Def Jam, I can't even say life after, you know what I mean? Be honest with you, till I get a paper saying that, alright, we no longer need your services. You feel me? I can't even say that, but it's bangarang shit is really what's moving it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm out here promoting myself and what I do in my company. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm setting it up where it's though, you know, comp. You hear that bangarang, you know what I mean? That's comp. Like, of course you're gonna affiliate me with the Def Jam, but I'm pretty much trying to stand out more so on my own as a powerful entity. You know what I mean?
I mean, motherfuckers know me. I just know I started with NEK and shit back in maybe like late 90s or some shit like that. We put out like a couple mixtapes, one album, did a joint, Welcome to the Palace album. From there, you know, I left for a minute, but I did like Boss Man first album. I was on that Law and Order. Went to jail, came home.
What's your position right now? I heard you like with Epic or something like that.
See, like, yeah, what that was, motherfuckers, like, that press release came out too early and shit before I actually took the deal and signed the deal. So, like, technically, I ain't signed an Epic. Like, that shit ain't worked out. Like, we couldn't find middle ground and shit. But the people over there is still cool because the motherfuckers still help me with certain shit. So I ain't got nothing against them. But the shit just ain't work out with us.
So you got like a lot of labels now fuck with niggas because of that groundwork now, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it came a long way, you know what I mean? We still got some more growing to do though, but you know what I'm saying? Right now though, it's about NEK all day. We three hardest MCs in Baltimore, point blank, period. I think, but you got a lot of cats coming out right now doing their thing.
I think that sometimes they got to spend a little bit more time on the paper or the pad or on his mind and say, I can create some shit that niggas ain't seen. You know what I'm saying? Niggas done seen pounds, bricks, niggas done seen niggas dead and gunshots going off. But sometimes the same niggas who can give you that need to give you a little bit more, a little extra.
Nigga JD like emailed me, was like, yeah, 2 records he wanted me to do. One of them was with Scott Storch, another record was with No ID. No ID signed under the So Def. So No ID wasn't there when we cut the record. It was just me and JD, you know what I'm saying, and my peoples. We cut the record, it was 5. Sort of the concept of the record is you're wrong and shit. JD thought that was a concept that fit me. Cause it's like if being me is wrong, fuck it, I don't want to be right.
Is it like a business relationship or personal?
With who? With JD or No ID?
Both, actually.
Before, if you had to ask me this shit, I'd have said it was sort of personal, but it's a business relationship. At the end of the day, you find out like these niggas smile in your face and cool with you. You know what I'm saying? You trip, and at the end of the day, it just be our business. But I respect, ain't no love lost in none of them, but it ain't too many real niggas in this game. Or better yet, not too many niggas that if they is real, they keeping it real with other real niggas. You know what I'm saying? Anything is about a check.
This is what I feel about hip hop right here, actually. This is called the hip hop haiku. And how this works is you have to repeat after me. Okay? The hip hop haiku. Whipped, chained, sang, freedom, free, dumb, sang, whips, chains, difference, deja vu, remix.
The conscious movement, I mean, it's real, it's heavy here for real. I mean, it's a lot of people that, you know, that's trying, you know, they tired of living the way they living. And they telling their stories through their eyes. You know, they not hustling, they on a 9 to 5. You know, they trying to give you that everyday person story, that everyday life shit, you know?
Like a lot of people in the rap game say you need 16 bars, hook, 16 bars. Well, I don't really do it like that. I like to sometimes, I might spit 32 bars and put a chorus at the end, or start the song off with the chorus and you'll never hear the same chorus again. I might do like 3 or 4 different choruses in the same song. You know, it's like a whole bunch of stuff, just really having fun with it, because, you know, I'm just that type of cat. And that's basically what I was working on for fun. Baltimore hip-hop as a whole is real rough, rugged, and raw. And I'm not that. I'm more musical. I'm more of a songwriter. Yeah.
So how do you think that weighs in opposed to the shoot 'em up, bang, bang, whatever?
Cause you need that. Like, okay, let's say you got like apples and oranges. And you have a whole lot of oranges and not enough apples. Well, I feel as though I'm one of the apples. And it's not just like that with Baltimore, it's like that everywhere. Like you got like a lot of cats talking about the same stuff, like the same concepts. It may be negative, it may be positive, but when it comes to hip hop, people usually just kind of sort of stay in this box.
We blow up the spot when we take it to the top. Oh, game on lock, we sitting on top. Yeah, let's take it to the top. It don't stop, we take it to the top. Oh.
I'm a lyricist and beatbox, and I'm here to bring that spitfire and, you know, just give it to you raw. Pretty much have the emotion and the conviction and the passion, the color and the characters. A lot of 7 C's going on, but I'll run it down to y'all later. But pretty much, we are a movement that's bringing real music back to hip hop. Hip hop is not essentially dead. It's just that people were going to the side on the left with some nonsense and what they talking about. But we pretty much bringing them real lyrics and spitting fire.
Agent Malone's live in your area. So when I rock hard, I gotta rock the best before I drive you to a stereo. Even more the barrier. Got no rings on my finger, but I really think I'm in love with an R&B singer.
It's a lot of talent here. I ain't realized how much talent was actually here until I seen a couple of shows. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely got a lot of skills. It's not that many hip hop artists. It's a lot of rappers. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully we can break through the door and get more hip hop artists to follow us and all that.
Hard to manage, MCs no cabbage. Feel I rap, passion in my heart for that. Go grind the box, beatbox doesn't really. I quit smoking, but when I did, I read the Billy.
I wanna bring basically all genres into one. I bring something from everything that I hear. I get influences from, as far as where I produce and I rap. So I can take in a lot of stuff that I listen to.
Lyrics we got and full lyrics breaking this man, no for example. I'm an animal ready to rumble. Call me king of the jungle, then it is my name. Give me the crown.
We're looking to essentially be a part of everything that the world has to offer, and we're trying to give that to you in just maximum stereo. We really don't fit into a box. It's kind of ironic, like I always tell people, beatbox, we beat to our own box, but really, we don't even fit in a box. We're our own group, we're our own movement, and we welcome anybody trying to be a part of it.
You know, can I curse?
Yeah.
Okay, fuck the industry, fuck New York, fuck everybody. Come together, build our own damn label, and get this money. I really don't get it. Like, it don't take much. 10 to 15 cats who can push their egos and bullshit to the side, who got anywhere from $100 to $500 in their pocket, pick one dude out the pot to be the lead person to push it, and push the hell out of him. If, you know what I mean, to lock down the venues, lock down this city for that one person to show the rest of the world Baltimore got it. Then push that next person who's in line.
I don't like to label it, you know, it's not crunk, it's not backpack, it's just classical music, you know what I'm saying?
Freestyle off the top of the dome, pass the microphone, mistress, grab the microphone, can't leave it alone, and come on.
It started out doing music in Baltimore around like, a long time, like 92, you know, so it's like, for me, to see where it's come from and see where it is, I think things are going good. I think some things are good, some things are not so good. I think the things that are good is the fact that I see people becoming entrepreneurs in this hip hop thing. You know, they put money in their companies, and a lot of people investing money into, you know, CDs and different things like that.
If you go on YouTube, or if you just listen to the people in general, a lot of this garbage is on the radio. Cats is not like it like that. Like, a lot of heads is like, you's got to go. What the hell is that's for the kids? Let them do that, you know what I mean? Like Skill said, I don't want to see you doing this unless you is under 16.
What's labeled as Baltimore hip hop and what's usually promoted as Baltimore hip hop, to me, isn't hip hop at all. To me, it's wild rap. And a lot of it is cats just jumping on MySpace, coming right out their room, like we go to 5 seasons and do 5 songs, and I'm hot now, I'm hot. And everybody around was like, yeah, son, you hot. And in real life, suck.
I agree with like 99.9% of everything that you said, but there's a lot of bright spots in Baltimore hip hop, like, you know, Brown Fish. I like Brown Fish. They're very demonstrative of Baltimore hip hop to me. I like Scar, you know what I mean, on a personal level, you know what I'm saying, I kind of like him personally. But all in all, it's like, asking me about Baltimore hip hop is asking me about the state of hip hop across the country. state of hip hop across the country, it's like it's a caricature of itself. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're imitating an imitation of an imitation.
Most MCs, I mean, or most hip hop artists will say that they are poets, and so like I've always identified Emmy more on the poet side of hip hop, and I think that's in a really good place. Emmy, not just talking about myself either.
A bunch of cats that are rapping, and you think that makes a scene. That don't make a scene. That means you just got a bunch of niggas rapping. That's not a scene.
I really feel like Baltimore is suffering from an identity crisis. We are a club city, and I know a lot of people hate to hear that, but like I grew up with club music. The club music that we hear now is not like the club music that was popular when I was younger. So for that reason alone, I don't feel the stigma associated with club music that a lot of people complain about.
What's put in the forefront in Baltimore as being Baltimore hip hop is a majority of one thing, which is people talk about the same thing about I sell this much crack, I got this much coke, and a lot of it is really destructive. And that's not even our problem, it's that a lot of it isn't articulated with any kind of skill. Right. And then you got other people who do different kinds of hip hop. The people who are part of the majority in Baltimore in terms of rap music, they be like, oh yeah, you do that. You do real hip hop, so you do real hip hop, or you a backpack rapper.
Like people are not just artists, but they are activists and community workers. And so, yes, I mean, Baltimore hip hop is demonstrative of hip hop. I mean, the scene in general. But if you're looking for good artists and good hip hop and good poetry, it's there and it's in abundance.
So I really feel like in 08 we'll have more people really embracing something that is organically Baltimorean, like club music, or just that sound, that repetitive, you know, Miami booty bass type sound that people want to get in the club and dance all night long to.
And the jacked up thing about Baltimore is y'all don't support y'all own, man. Y'all really do not. And I'm going to tell you like it is, because I've been here for about 10 years. Y'all don't support your own. It's like, you know, fuck that nigga, whatever. You really don't. And when, you know, other cities are doing it, you know, people quick to hate, you know, people quick to say whatever. But if you supported your own, you wouldn't have to study what other cities are doing.
Hip hop is something different than what you're hearing on the radio. The concept of it is different. It's changed, it's evolved from what it started out as. And right now it's at a point where it's sustaining those who it needs to sustain, and it speaks to those who it needs to speak to, and those who are not familiar with what hip-hop really is, you know, are gonna just continue doing what they're doing as far as rap music, as far as, you know, the gangster stuff, as far as the killer crack music, whatever you want to call it. That's not hip-hop. But those who are really keeping it alive are the people who are writing every day, innovating, you know, different flows, different beats, different styles, different concepts, different everything to make sure that it's growing and not just, you know, maintaining or subsiding or residing in some little corner.
And until then, I read like the blind, running my fingertips between each and every follicle so that I can read between the lines of your autobiography, being sure to leave no strand untouched.
This is a nice artistic scene here. It's a little bit different than home, but it's all gravy. New stuff is good. Get out of the box, grow a little bit, so that's good.
And my palpation make heart palpitation increase, and the crease in your brows decrease, and that of your lips increase, so I know that we're in tune. Giving birth to sweet symphonies that won't symphonize the tunes of 3 syllables transcribed alongside treble clefs. Mozart couldn't capture this.
We are hip hop. If I didn't learn anything else from working the tour with KRS-One, I really learned that we are hip hop, and so long as we're here, and so long as we believe in her, and so long as we continue to be true to her, she will always be here. She'll always be here for us, for that child who can't express themselves or find the words in a regular conversation to tell their parents that, you know, whatever's going on with their life, or can't understand what's going on in their life. She's always there for us.
And I mean, the artists, they're not putting their best work behind it. And now there's some cats who shine, you know, on some level, but it's just that. It's Baltimore hip-hop. Baltimore hip-hop is not making noise anywhere else but Baltimore. That's not growth.
Slow it down. Whipped. Chained. Sang. Freedom. Free. Dumb. Sang. Whips. Change. Difference. Deja vu. Remix. Did you get it now?
enemies become a hell of a strain. Cause when you're me, you can't take these lanes. They talk trash, they wanna be bold, but hear me clearly, shorty, that's on the show. I know some things, but they ain't to be told. My shit ain't cracked yet, but it's ghetto gold. So do your thing, let it ring, make it rock loud. I'm the queen, it's my team, and we damn proud. Baltimore, murderland, we control the crowd. They on the tick like a tick, cause they love the sound.
Hip hop and R&B to me, I mean, it's hand in hand for real. If you got a hot song, R&B, I mean, you gonna try to find the hottest rapper to hop on that song. I mean, that's the formula nowadays for real.
The hip hop artist in Baltimore has actually inspired me to step out and do my thing independently. Because you don't really see too many singers doing it. I mean, it's a few, doing it now, but the rappers really, they go for it and they try to make something happen on their own. So it really has inspired me to step up to the plate.
I'm old school R&B. I sung with Rick James, Evelyn King. I had an album out with Teddy Riley. My group was Abstract back in the 90s, so y'all probably was just, y'all wasn't even thinking about music then. So I know what today's music in Baltimore, the changes and what changes need to be done in Baltimore to make Baltimore get on the map, because it's nothing but talent here. But we need to get on the map, and the way to get on the map is, to step out and be a little different than what you're doing.
I mean, R&B influences hip-hop too, because, a lot of rappers want singing on their hooks. But I honestly, in my opinion, think that hip-hop has brought R&B music back to, to what people want to hear.
Hey, believe me when I say I love Baltimore. I don't want nobody seeing me and saying she ain't representing her city. I represent my city, but I also got a mortgage to pay. We got mortgages to pay, so, you gotta think outside of that.
Think bigger.
Think bigger. Think bigger. Baltimore's big. Baltimore got the right.
And people need to come forth and join together. And I say that to say, if anybody watching this want me to sing on through a hook,
can we all just get along?
Holler at my man, and he know how to get in touch with me. That's real talk.
Yeah.
I sing on hooks and do whatever it takes to help out with people. Because, that's what it's all about.
Alone with his clique, he could be walking with his bitch, even pushing his kid. I'm taking the whip, peeling out with marks in the grass. I'm taking a trip. That is until he run out of gas. I hijacked the bus and took all of their day passes. Blew up Toys R Us just for the laughs. I'm a crazy bro when it come to getting this green. And if you've seen me broke, you know what I mean. It's kind of like the crabs in a barrel theory, like nobody they don't open their minds up enough to let in new ideas, to let in new genres. They're so used to that trap rap that anything that once it sticks for a little while, they keep that and they roll with that. So I mean, as far as the hip hop scene is, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the Baltimore hip hop scene, but I really think they need to be a little bit more open minded. You should listen to different types of music. Don't just keep yourself held to one type of music. Just because you like Jeezy doesn't mean you can't like Linkin Park. And that's real talk. That's how major artists are able to break out of what they're so common and what's the norm, basically. You have to be able to listen and hear other types of music. Carry on like Navy men, cussing a minute. And fuck y'all who don't understand. I'm robbing your man when you think he out on the job. You eat when you can. Me, I'm chowing down like a slug, a little with this, a pinch here, a whole lot of that. I'm playing the bait. If you think I'm trying to rap, me personally, what I came from, real hip hop, meaning, words. I need to be able to understand what you're talking about.
Right now, I'm going to sing one of my songs that I wrote. Okay, it goes like this. I'm going to give you a sample. You're starting to lie. You're coming home late. You won't even finish the food on your plate. Checks calling my phone. Bills not getting paid. Do I let it ride or find another guy? Boy, if you only knew how close that I was to leaving you, what used to remain the same way. Alright, that's it.
This is what the crack when everybody is following the bell flowers. Staples get high, but right before rock bottom. Every atmosphere already rock out. Another problem.
that's trying to make a name for themselves and a name for their city also. I mean, to all my niggas out there grinding, I mean, keep grinding, keep doing y'all thing, and definitely, you know what I mean, rep the city, man, because I'm a rep the city. I'm gonna rep the city for you, so I need you to rep the city for me.
Curtains up, spotlight on, hoping that I'ma feel free to sing along. But if mistaken, it's just another song. Start of an era, new day is dawn. First an introduction, I'm on. I'd like to welcome y'all to the J Fox experience.
We just need to kind of stay true to ourselves and keep going on with what we feeling versus just what the industry is putting out.
Not just the industry, my personal opinion is that the whole, it only suits us right, the crab mentality, because it seems like anytime a Baltimore MC gets up, somebody want to knock out, we ain't had a king yet. Everybody trying to fight over a crown that don't even exist. And it just seems like, I mean, I'm for anybody from Baltimore get up there, I'll buy you CD, I'll push you, but it just seems like the crab mentality, we're holding ourselves back.
Doing a lot when I can have you once you leave the room. Let's go and play my position like you play yours. It's like a whole little world behind closed doors. I think it's the shudder and do my soul's call. And when I look into your eyes, I know you understand our resistance from another time and land.
It's on the verge of a conspiracy, you know what I'm saying? Like they had the movement that was going on as far as self-empowerment, and then they introduced the drugs to the streets, so they went ahead and paralyzed people physically.
Dreaming a state where I pretend I'm late. It's like speed limits that's within the interstate. I fear, cause sometimes I'm quite hesitant, so I hop in the booth and shoot like vice presidents. I'm tired of politicians and politics, TV politics, 5 by the 6 shit.
And then they had the music, which is very empowering. Words are empowering, but it seems like we've forgotten that today. But words can sit there and empower people. It can empower a community, and it seems like everything the industry is putting out is talking about some bullshit. You know what I mean? And it's like all the stuff that happened with the movement of PE, all the stuff that happened with the movement of Rakim, all the stuff that happened with anything where you're talking about somebody and getting ourselves better. They don't want that out now, you know what I mean? So it's just like, okay, we already put out the drugs, we already put that shit to the street, where they can't move physically. What's gonna happen now? We can shut them down mentally. And they saw like what was going on with hip hop as far as what could happen, as far as influencing a generation, and it seems like they really shut it down.
But yeah,
and it's just crazy.
Put them records out about shoot each other and kill each other, and sell drugs to your neighbor. Put those records out. That's hot. That's hotness. I don't know.
Man, I love music since the first time I heard it. This nigga's like cookies. Here I am, make me look good. No, it ain't never like, let's get it poppin' up. Out on bail, fresh out of jail, and it's the killing season. I see some humans up in there, don't got no feelings neither. Don't got no Mona Mia, don't got to show no heater. I don't got no blow, I'm with my blow, I'm dope with no Manita. Profess I own a Nina, but never show my heater. My home a haven for to take it from some overeaters. Profess approach the leaders, good coat from Costa Rica. I wish I was, but I've been nothing like I'm supposed to be. What was me? Pump police is following me, running me at red lights. This is the equality that keep me from my real rights, keep me from my feel right. Pissing me randomly, stay away from drug abusers, take me from my family.
I guess I'm a fan. I'm not as big a fan as everybody else. You know, I always like to say, well, if it's hip hop or not, if it ain't talking about cocaine, I don't want to hear it. I like drug music too, more than anything. If I had a preference, I like Motown. But like, when it comes to rapping and stuff, I admire guys like Nas and Hove, but like what I listen to these days is like Webby.
DJ Please.
My dog was trying to find out how you like your cake cut. My dog was trying to find out how you like your cake cut.
What really made me get into music was the Blueprint 1, Jay-Z. Ever since I heard that CD from 1 to 13, even the 2 bonus tracks, I've been loving music ever since.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Any special story behind that?
I mean, we was coming from Virginia Beach on a family trip, the family. I mean, everybody was listening to music but me, so I asked my cousin Tim, can I hold the headphones? He was like, yeah. So happened he was listening to Blueprint 1. The trip was about 3 to 4 hours, so I listened to it about 3 or 4 times and a half. And then we got off the bus. I asked him, can I hold it? He said I can have it. Ever since then, I still got it.
Cause I'm a clown in them, money making eyes in them, drinking good like eyes you do, sticking for you smell it, but you tell crime fan, I'm with the crime fan, I got it line, no pencil, just a line man, push squad man, cook up y'all, you can find on anything smooth.
Cocaine music controls America. Illegal business controls America. I like KRS-One. That's my nigga there. That's hip-hop, right?
Yeah,
that's my nigga. He's nice. Can't tell me that's not hip-hop. That's hip-hop. Police. This neighborhood hot as shit.
Woo. I think my biggest beef right now with the scene is that, you know, you got a lot of people who want to do the street rap, you know what I'm saying, do the crime rhyming, and that's all good. I don't knock nobody for writing about their life. You know what I mean? If it's your life, it's your life. But if it's not your life, you know, why promote that? You know, we from a rough city. You know what I'm saying? I got friends that's not here. You know, most of us got peoples locked up and everything. And I know for my peoples that's not here, if they could do it all over again, you know, they wouldn't want to. At some point, people gonna have to get tired of their own relatives dying, you know what I'm saying, and hearing about people getting murdered, and then listen to the music and say, well, why am I glorifying this or helping to push it, you know, push it to the next level?
T in the game, same lame and vain sentences. Clear the way, I'm about to injure all my nemesis. Come at me playing games, get played like Sega Genesis. Hey, you hot rhymes like models, hot blemishes.
Killers, real drug pens, drug kingpins, real drug kingpins, pimps, they not rappers. You know what I'm saying? So like that whole facade of doing that, you know, like why am I supposed to believe that?
I think there's no greater time to be an independent artist because in my mind, in a few years, everybody's going to be an independent artist. We're not going to need the labels for anything. The state of music industry as it is today won't exist. Artists is going to make their money off a very small number of things. Merchandising, shows, licensing their music. It's not necessarily going to come from record sales. Because those artists that are on labels right now, they're not seeing any money anyway.
Don't do you, I don't mess with that. I'm doing me, I ain't worried about the mother cats. I gotta change that rest of me, so I be damned if y'all niggas be the death with me.
On some real stuff, like, I like people in the game, but most of my influence come from people out of the game for real life. Like artists that you don't really know, like Mully Man, you know what I mean, Boss Man, stuff like that, and to a certain extent, you know, Soulja Boy, because just how, you know what I mean, he came up, you know, just like it shows that you ain't, as long as you got a hit, you know what I mean, as long as you got a hit or whatever, or you got a hot song or something that people like, something new, something different, your stuff will be on. You ain't gotta talk about guns, you ain't gotta do this and do that, you know, he was just doing him. That's why I'm messing with. I be hating on him though, because I'm thinking like if he on and he doing all that, you know, and all that stuff, and I'm sitting here, you know what I mean, at home writing, you know, trying to progress my lyrics and stuff, and he on with that, you know, I should be on right now, but you know, this is what I'm still coming up.
Call me at the 9, hey, call me at the 9, call me at the 9. I ain't got no service, I ain't got no service. I'm putting hitters back with my brief plane. Call me at the 9, call me at the 9, hey, call me at the 9, call me at the 9.
Matter of fact, I got like the whole city remix that I did, produced for like. That was my reason to like producing, trying to get everybody to come together. It's like this wasn't like no show enough dream for me, but once I started doing it, I just thought Baltimore come together. We all, you know what I'm saying, unite and push one another.
So you just look at what's going on. Baltimore had to get out of Baltimore in order to be successful. Because when we stand here, we end up doing stupid stuff like beefing with each other. You see what I'm saying? We perform in the same spots every week, but we don't like each other. Like, why the fuck we don't like each other, yo?
Same niggas.
You know what I mean? You on the stage right before me. Then you hop on stage talking real tough, but we was just back there, and you know, getting ready to go on. Niggas was slapping 5 and showing teeth. Now you get on stage, all of a sudden you hate me with all your heart.
And you know
me, if it was me, nigga, I wouldn't even be rapping. I'd be doing reggae if I could speak that shit. Nigga. Niggas don't be talking about shit right now. Everybody, hey, baby, and let's go to the club and shit. Man, I remember back in the day, that shit wasn't popping. Like, you know what I mean? 97, niggas looked at Puffin and said he was commercial. Now, everybody out this motherfucker is commercial. And then the real niggas don't get no shine. So, I mean, it's time for that shit to flip.
Baltimore influenced me, because really I'm a hustler. So I had to find another way, like, that illegal shit ain't where it's at, you know what I'm saying? Shit fucked up, cameras everywhere, niggas, everybody telling. So I started fucking with the music. So Baltimore kinda influenced me.
If we get popping, or our name blow up or whatever, I'm gonna be still selling them shits out the trunk. You ain't gotta worry about going to the store, come see me. Nigga, Uncle Sam taxing the shit out me now.
What percentage of the people you think is doing it for the money rather than for the love of it?
110 of it.
Yo,
well, I say 99.9 of it and up. You know what I'm saying?
99.9% of niggas do it for the money. And I mean, I can't blame them, because look at the economy. Nigga, you not gonna get rich working.
Yeah, no,
you know what I mean? You down there committing suicide working a 9 to 5. You make enough money, you gonna lose twice as much before the year over. You know what I mean? So niggas doing it for the money, but I'm just saying there gotta be a healthy balance. It ain't even the artist's fault. It's just like the mainstream media, you see what I'm saying? It's a lot of other music out there that's hot, you know what I mean? That niggas can really gain from, that creative. Some real good shit out there. But you ain't never gonna hear it on 92Q.
Well, no.
You ain't never gonna see it on MTV. You ain't never gonna hear it or see it unless you go find it yourself.
Me personally, I just want to thank everybody for listening and riding it out throughout the years. You know, I've been here for a minute. I'm the elder statesman for Strictly Hip Hop. You know what I'm saying? These are the rookies. You know what I mean? But, you know, I just want to thank everybody for listening. I appreciate their listenership and the support, you know. And with that being said, I'm asking for more support.
Man, in Baltimore, we really don't have that many ways of getting our material out there, like far as mainstream. I mean, the papers, they do what they can. They do what they can, but it's their job to report the news for real. You know what's happening in the world. That's why we on YouTube real heavy. You know, we on MySpace real heavy, because you know, that's our media outlet for real.
The artists that we have had come out, in my opinion, like Mully Man and Comp and everything, Boss Man, they got, you know, major record deals and it didn't really work out. And we may think that they're big and we may think that they've reached success, but on the grand scheme of things, they haven't. And if you go outside Baltimore City, nobody knows who they are still. And they still got a lot of work to do. And that's the truth for everybody here. We've all got a lot of work to do to make sure that, you know, somebody gets out there, somebody's a trailblazer. I mean, 10 years is not going to pass and nothing happens. Somebody's going to do it. We don't know who it is. It could be a whole bunch of people at once. The whole shit can just blow up and go crazy.
Started the Government Names website, I think, 2004. And by 2005, it had become just kind of exclusively about Baltimore music and just stuff that I wanted to just get coverage to, because none of that stuff was on the internet. Even like people that sold thousands of records here, just no one knew about anywhere else. And then I started writing for the city paper and started meeting a lot of these artists and interviewing them. And I'm just trying to, you know, bring a little bit of coverage in my own way, you know, just because I think there are a lot of artists here that are really potentially important and talented, you know.
My hope is that it gets information to people who wouldn't otherwise know anything about what's going on in the scene, and hopefully the right people get their hands on it and become interested. And I try to encourage people that have nothing to do with the local scene to just take a look at it, because there are a lot of current issues and things that affect our community and, you know, also beyond. You know, it's Baltimore and beyond.
Because it's unique and we got a sound and people can take from club music, and we got a little bit of northern, a little bit of southern, a little bit of everything. So it's one of these things where you can't really, it's unique, and in a way that's harder to market because people don't really have like a label for it yet as far as what the hip hop is, and I think that's good. That's why I write about everything I hear, because I just want to show that it's like, you know, it's not one thing you can pigeonhole.
Keep it locked. 88.9 FM, Morgan State University. Alright?
It is a lot of talent here in Baltimore, and a lot of people should and deserve to get a lot of exposure, because it is a lot of talent in the city.
I feel like Strictly Hip Hop is
in a sense, keeping Baltimore hip hop alive. For the fact that we are the only, I wouldn't say only, but we are the main source for basically broadcasting Baltimore hip hop and for getting it out to the people and getting it out past Baltimore and getting it out to all over the world.
Because it's bound to happen sooner or later. Somebody's bound to get, rotation.
Well, they get rotation.
They get rotation.
They get played.
Yeah, they get played.
My whole thing is, you gotta, 92Q is the only radio station. I mean,
it's the only urban station in Baltimore.
But that's cool. That's here. You know what I'm saying? And you definitely have to have some influence within your time. But there are other stations nationwide.
But you have to make your home base your turkey.
Not necessarily.
I mean, that's how I see it.
If you look at the past, if you look at a Wu-Tang Clan, they didn't blow up in Staten Island. Their stuff got everywhere. They got their vinyl pressed up and they hit. Morgan State University is one of the places that they hit. I could tell you firsthand. Well, I wasn't here.
Firsthand, you can listen to.
I was a listener. You know what I'm saying?
You listen to Wu-Tang Clan up in the F-word. You hear them shouting out.
You can say exactly. If you listen to Enter the 36 Chambers, they on there shouting out Morgan State, that first album. So they weren't shouting out Staten University, Morgan State, and B-more. If I could make a suggestion, I think that B-more hip hop artists is cool for 92Q, is cool for 88.9, but the world is much bigger than that. And you gotta start looking to establish your sound or establish your music and get it out to other people. If you got a fan in Arizona that like your stuff, you feed them and make sure this is the new exclusive for me, so they can tell whoever else in Arizona.
Make it a goal. Don't always when you making new music and you trying to brand and you trying get big. Don't just come to us.
Yeah, this isn't the only place.
Yeah, this ain't the only place. For 08,
it's a start.
It's a great start. But for 08, start here, keep going.
It should,
That's why
it should be
that's
like
what I see for. That's what I see for the Baltimore artists
for 08. Yeah,
they keep going.
Like you come up with an agenda.
No, don't be content.
Don't be content
with
it. Yeah, I agree with that.
I think hip hop bullshit, man. Heard, know why? Them niggas ain't real, man. This real gutter, man. Look around. This Sean the camera. This hood, man. Niggas don't even live in the hood, man. Rap ass niggas. And that's real facts. Rap was y'all fake.
You recorded that?
Rap was fake, man. I put that on my life.
Shorty. That's where it's at right there. That's where it's at right there.
Iconic, man.
Fuck.
Rest in peace, my man. You see that? Rest in peace, Skoda rolling, nigga. All I gotta say for the cam, man. Just show him this, though. You show him that, though? 600 block, man. That's all day. That's all I gotta show the cam, my hood. So I live at this on the diet, yeah. Show him this dump. Let me say it, D. Show them rap niggas I can hoop to you, yo. Let me see dump. Show them rap niggas I can. What you want? Backwards dump? What? What you want? A backwards dump? Move that,
Just do what you want, man.
Move that, What make them fake, Sean? I'll tell you what make them fake. They talking about they selling drugs, killing niggas. I ain't even touched the trigger. I ain't even sell a dime or a nickel, man. That's what I'm telling them rap niggas. So stop rapping about shit y'all ain't do, man. Rap about shit that y'all live. Take y'all kids to daycare. That's what y'all bitch ass niggas do, man. And here go hot. My man.
Turbo!
We all make different types of music, but we all share a common interest. That's to put our city on a map. For good this time.
Not in they right minds, rolling hard, holding heat. Our way of life has got us turning into fucking beasts. Raised to know that war, but never know that peace. Sipping on drinking, rolling up blunts so we can chief. They do us dirty in the hood so niggas grow up grimy.
Picture the life I'm living. Honorable mention, dodging prison. Mom's left, I inherited all the stress she was given. I'm on this blocked up and robbed, so the Lord is forgiven. Cause in school, I ain't listen, not the type to pay attention. Rather watch my cousin cook his cane up in the kitchen.
So how you feel about the state of Baltimore hip-hop?
What? Do I gotta say all that again?
No.
Alright, well, I'll leave off that.